So Vivian asks, Professor Wolters, do bad teaching evaluations impact professors? And I'll be honest with you, yes, they do. Because when professors read those, what you'll see is some students will get really, really mean and really petty about things. And sometimes it's stuff that the students did wrong, but they take it out on the professors, whether it's bad grades or not doing well on an exam or something like that. Like, someone's very kind of like, why are they upset about this when it's their own fault? Like, in those things, it does upset professors. Also, when they get very, very specific. I've had professors that have been in tears by how mean people have written some of their evaluations about them, okay? And it's like, you're taking a basic marketing class. What could they have done so bad to you that you're so mean to them? And that's what's kind of interesting to see when you read those, because some of them are really, really, really mean, you know? And then some are really, really nice, like, this is my best class ever. I really loved your class. Thank you for making me interested in this topic. So those things can be a really good impact. But it's the petty things that come through that can really impact them and hurt them. And I know some professors, you know, they read through a few and just a few bad ones really, really hurt them, and it really impacts their teaching. Now the thing is though, bad teaching evaluations also can help, because sometimes when students actually do point out good things, like, hey, you needed to talk about this topic more, I was lost on this, could we have reviewed that more? Those kind of evaluations actually help. Like, I read through my evaluations every semester so I can see, how can I improve? What can I do to make my class better? Because that's why you want to have that constructive criticism. But the thing is, you want to be constructive criticism, not just being mean. Like, for example, when they hammer on what clothes you wear, and some professors, especially younger professors, are more kind of in tune to that, and you'll see that when you look at your professors. The young ones look so hip and cool and dress so well, and the old ones look like old ones, you know, and so that's something to kind of think about. Also, another thing that's important when you think about bad teaching evaluations, that does actually impact their overall evaluations for their job. So if you're doing really, really bad in teaching and it's coming through, you might get a talk with your department head or your dean or your area leader about, hey, your teaching is kind of not up to par, we need to work on something, so let's look at some of the issues, let's talk to some of the students, see what you can do better. So it is one of those things that if you have a professor that really does suck, you know, have constructive criticism in there, give them their points, and so hopefully that can help them improve, okay? But one thing you might want to think about is you might want to talk to the professor directly if there are issues, like if you're not understanding a topic, or if you're getting lost, or you see your friends are also lost, maybe say, hey professor, could you review this? Or just send them an email saying, hey, I didn't quite understand this topic, could we review it again in class? Because sometimes professors don't realize what students don't know, especially after the pandemic, with so many students having missed classes and not getting a full like educational experience coming into college. Professors don't know what students don't know. So sometimes it's good just to remind them, so that can help them improve, all right? So Vivian, I hope this answers your question if bad performance teaching evaluations impact professors, because they do, and they can impact them in a bad way, but also in a good way to help them learn. So if you have other questions about professor life or college life, let us know in the comments below, and we'll do our best to make another video for you. And I'll say bye from here in Chester, England.